Hello, wonderful viewers. You're welcome to the Cozy Chat Show. My name is Sika and I am your hostess. This show is proudly brought to you by Sika Cosmetics. If you are loving the skin, just contact 0548 399 794. 0548 399 794 or locate them at Ho Dave Junction. Yes, Ho Dave Junction. And this show is also sponsored by Palm Media College. They do everything directing, everything graphic designs, everything camera handling. So if you want to know how to do any of this stuff, the best place to be is Palms Media College. You can locate them at Chito T Junction. I have here with me my beautiful guests. And of course, you know them already. They are not new. So I have here with me Mr. Manasseh, Madam Lisa, and Madam Esther. And today we are talking about career women or career men and education. How does it affect relationship? So without wasting your time, we are digging right into the show. So we are starting with Madam Esther today. Madam Esther, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. Yourself?
I'm doing very well.
We thank God.
Yes. So we are talking about career women and career men and education, how it affects relationship.
Well, I don't think it affects a relationship negatively. I think it's a good thing to be in a relationship with someone who has a career, someone who is educated. Okay, it's a good thing because those are the people that have known things concerning relationship and things. So it's good to be in a relationship with someone who is working, someone who is educated. They are able to manage the home and the finance aspects too. So it's a good thing. I don't think negatively it has any effect on the relationship.
Wow.
Yeah.
Madam Lisa, do you agree?
No, not everything that I'm not saying no to everything that she said, but sometimes when you're in a relationship with somebody that is educated and you're not, it's likely that you always disagree on certain things. Let's say I'm educated, my partner is not. I will feel like whatever I'm deciding on is the right thing because I'm educated. So when he tried to correct me, I'll be like, to know, I know. Do you get it? And also, career. Career is something that if you're not careful, you don't have time for your family. Managing these two things is really tough. Because as a career woman, if you're not careful, you will not have people, or you will not have the time to be there for the people you love. Because you're always running errands, you're always on business trips, you are doing something, you're always doing something for your business. So if you're not careful, having that time for your family is going to be difficult. Do you get it? So as I said, I will not agree totally. And also she said that these are the people that know much about relationship.
No, I mean, you are educated, so you know how the society is.
People that are educated, some of them carry it on their head.
Oh, yes.
Like
some.
World Cup.
Some.
Yes.
Some. Yeah,
Wow.
some.
Yes. Someone will tell the partner that, kake met the school, dey. Like, like, I'm educated, you are not, so you can't decide what we should do in a relationship. Do you get it? So that's my view.
Mr. Manasseh, do you think career, relationships, and education plays a major role in relationship sustenance?
Yeah, thanks for having me here, Sika. When we talk about career, it comes a long way and then in steps. All right, people build their career from a particular level to another. One, it helps sustain relationships. With a ladder of career growth, people tend to pick up good communication skills. All right. People tend to pick up good management skills. These things are key values needed in building and sustaining relationships. If an individual is able to communicate effectively at the workplace, direct things in order, control them, manage finance, able to sustain continuity of a particular work, he or she is just likely to transfer these same attributes to the house, even though sometimes it may be difficult, but people are able to do that. So if you have a career-driven partner, he or she encourages you to do so. Let's say, as Lisa initially said, that maybe your partner is educated, you are not. If that individual is a very good person and the person is career-driven, goal-driven, he or she would encourage you to also tag along. Come on, baby, let's do it. I have a master's degree, I have a PhD. All right, first degree wouldn't be bad on you. Push it up. You don't have to leave it at the SHS level. Pick it up. Let's go. These are the stuff you're talking about. All right. So it's not just, well, fair enough. There may be instances where the individual, your partner, would have difficulty in blending and managing the time difference and the balance between their career and then managing home. But aside that, there are way positives of it. A career-driven individual is way better.
Okay.
I think so.
So you are trying to say that you agree that partners who are on the same level of education would make good partners.
Oh yes, not necessarily the same level of education, but the same understanding in terms of education. I don't know whether you're getting the differences.
Yeah, okay.
So when we both understand the essential of it, we can work towards it, irrespective of the level of education we find ourselves. All right. But if maybe your partner has no understanding of what education, its essence and importance is in the marriage or in the relationship, then it becomes a little bit problem, because that very partner will feel like holding you down if you either endeavor to further your education. So the better understanding of the essence of education in relationships is the soul mark, is the basis of it. All right. So when the individual is able to impact the relationship with the knowledge driven from career, it sustains the relationship.
This, I can see you nodding your head. You wanted to make a contribution.
Yes. Let's not forget that it's not everybody that is privileged to be educated enough, but somehow they are in a relationship with somebody that is educated. Okay. Now, the issue is that, people, that is your angle, people who are in a relationship with somebody that is educated and they are not. When, let's say, the other person is trying to take some decisions, they feel like because you know, or you think you know, and such things lead to argument. It's not only about the person understanding education. Do you get it? Somebody can understand that, yes, you have to go to school, but will never accept to be at the same level as you are. Society have this mentality that, or men, that if the lady is more educated or has a career, she will control me.
Yeah,
so
I was coming to that
of
it.
I will know. Some guys will be like, I don't see myself being with somebody that is more educated or has a career. Do you get it?
Yeah.
Some people, yes, they don't see it happening because they feel like, so some of them, I don't think it's because like someone can understand you all right, perfectly. Yeah. But the person will not accept that you and I have to be at the same level. Do you get it? And if you are at the same level, any little thing that happened, like the person will be like, oh, so because maybe you're having degree, I'm also having degree, so you can now challenge me.
Yeah.
Do you get the point?
Yeah.
All right.
So,
Madam Esther wanted to say something.
So, I don't disagree with you. But then, if you understand education, not going to school, that's all about education. But then if you understand education, it's important even in your life and the kids. and that there's that understanding. Why would you understand each other and disagree?
That's what I'm saying.
I
That's what
don't
I'm saying
agree.
that-
I don't agree entirely with what you are saying, because people can be educated. They can go to all the schools and have all those high certificates and all that,
That's
but
what
then
I'm-
they lack some abilities.
That's
and
what
they
I'm
lack
laying
some home
emphasis
sense.
on, that education is not just going, you don't go to school just to go and learn book. You know, there are so many things that is coming up to make up this education. You go to school to learn social life, how to even manage your home when you get married. So it is not just going to learn
there
to
are-
have
there are
that.
cases
What
where
I'm trying to say
yeah.
is that some people bring that to their home,
Yeah.
which is not supposed to be so.
There are cases where the guy will be like, okay, I think my wife is earning more salary than I am earning, so
Yes.
I don't want her to go to the work anymore. I want her to be a stay-home mother.
Yes.
And this is happening a lot in our society these days. How
It's
about
happening,
that?
my dear.
So-
recently, I used to work with this lady. She's very hardworking and all that. And when she's arguing with her husband, you hear the man saying something like, because degree la swell and change your challenge you. But you realize that it is a lady that just wants something for herself. Do you get it? I'm not saying that it's not good to have a partner that is educated. It's very good to have a partner that is educated. But in a situation where you will feel that you know more, and some people, as I said earlier, some people, they don't like it that they should be at the same level with them. Society has created this perception that women particularly, we're supposed to be in the kitchen.
Yes.
So you see that when a lady is educated, she's having her career, she's doing her own thing, like the boss lady kind of thing, guys are afraid to approach her because they feel that this person is going to control me.
Yeah.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
So I don't know. So it has some level of impact on relationship.
All right.
Do you get
so
it?
Let me add up to it. Without swaying off what we are talking about, the impact of career or educated partners, let's look at the aspect where financial burden is shared.
Yeah.
All right. When your partner is career driven and is equally earning a sort of salary, not as equal as yours, though. I'm not specifying that. There could be variation in these salaries. Yours may be higher, hers may be higher. I mean, both the man and the woman. But when the entire financial supply, the burden is not laid on the man, it helps in sustainability of a relationship. So the children would have to go to school and the wife pays for the fees. The man pays for... No, I'm just citing examples.
Yeah,
all right? That maybe, or let's say, let me just change it. The wife pays for the feeding and the husband pays for the fees. Perhaps that would be well suitable to your ears.
Oh,
yeah.
making
So
a point.
I'm just trying to say that if the financial burden is shared, sustainability is perfect. All right. We build on that. That is because the woman is career driven. I'm not saying white collar jobs. I'm talking about career. Even when she is a market woman, she's a career woman. When she's a seamstress, she's a career woman. She is solely focused on a particular work, an activity, income generative activity that brings something to the home. And it's good. So it is a very good impact on sustainability of the marriage or the relationship.
You know, men don't like to men don't like it when their wives or their girlfriends pays their bills.
No, it's because
No. Then there should be specifications
because
it's
they
not
feel
like
that-
men don't like. No. Now we are experiencing a different new age, all right, where women are requiring men to, hey baby, help me in the kitchen. Can you help me wash this dish? Can you help me do that? And the man will be comfortable when we sit at a table in a restaurant and I'm paying, oh no, I am short. Then she slides some 20 cedis notes, 100 cedis notes down. I'm like, baby, sort us out.
So what
It
if
is
the lady
so
pays
beautiful.
it outrightly
If you
without
are in-
sliding
No, listen.
it?
Do you know if
It
you
is-
are in a relationship with somebody that understands all these things, You are safe.
It's easier.
But I'm saying that there are people watching us, there are people out there that have issues.
Yeah.
And there are people too, they use the education thing and career thing, rubbing it on their partner's face that
Yeah.
I did this for you, I did this for you. You see where I'm coming from. So someone can do something. A lady can buy a t-shirt for you right now. And when you're arguing, she will tell the whole world that okay, crying here playing or do.
Even men do that.
Yes.
No,
So
wait.
do you know
These
me? The
things
angle
are
I'm
meant
coming.
to happen.
Yes, that is what I'm saying. That when you are looking at the positive side, look
You
at the
have to look at
negative
the
aspect.
negative.
Maybe you are looking at the positive side because you have experienced that positivity, but somebody out there is facing the negative aspect. So when you are pushing info out, you should know how to tackle it so that somebody that is in the other side will see it that okay, then this is how I should go about it. Mind you, if we are these things, we are just saying it, but somebody is learning somewhere. So me, my own is that it has both negative and positive this thing. You can't tell me that okay, because you are paying the bills, because you are giving money and all that, so you can just decide on anything in the relationship. And that is what some people are doing, and that is my problem.
Yeah. Especially when it's the lady that has gone to the school and has all the means, and the man is a stay-home husband. Like the society frowns at it.
And,
the
some
man
of the ladies,
himself-
some of the ladies too, we do it too much. You know, there are some ladies, Abba, you see that she's educated, so she'll be using that against the man. Every little thing, she wants to show herself that yes, I know, Oga, I know more than you. Do you get it? Every little thing, she wants to prove that. So sometimes, we the ladies, sometimes too, we are doing too much. And the guys do the same. Do you get it? So me, the angle I'm coming from is that I'm not saying it's not having good impact or like it will sustain a relationship. Of course, everybody would love to be somebody that is educated. Somebody can manage your finances. Oh, there are couples that the wife manages bank accounts, everything smoothly. They don't have issues. But in the context where you bring certain things to your relationship because you are educated, which will make your other partner or your partner feel like it's as if I'm megaledekemo. Like, do you get me? That's what I'm saying. That's the angle I'm coming from.
We not bantering. We are actually looking at
the
impact of it. We are looking at the impact of it. All right. So you've stated a couple of negatives. That is very perfect. But I'm laying emphasis on the positive because we have, over the years, paid so much attention to the negatives due to the social order stratification, where people have psyched our mind to believe that an educated woman is a possessive woman and a dominating woman.
Yeah.
And then we need to change that. An educated woman can be more than just a dominating woman. She can be a helper to the husband. She can at the same time be a home manager. She can effectively take charge of the domestic chores and still be a career woman. I am saying this with experience to my mom.
Okay.
My mom is the director of social welfare and community development, Southern District.
Oh, wow.
And when she comes back home from a long day's work, she could sit in the kitchen, make the husband's meal. He returns from work. He comes back to eat. Then they go back in, he gives her a foot massage. In fact, I'm an expert in foot massages because I learned from my dad.
That is, you see, that's what
No,
I'm saying.
so
It's cool. Like
it is cool. It's cool.
It's
So
good,
I am
but
laying
other
emphasis
things.
on this
So-
aspect because we've been psyched too much about the negatives of it.
Okay.
Exactly.
So in cases where both parents their career or their jobs takes them far away and they have to keep their children somewhere with a nanny and all of those things, it affects their children and gives them some emotional or psychological traumas that when they grow up they in turn use it on their kids or whoever they find themselves around? How do you think we can address these issues?
These are things we do not consider. We just look at it on the low, like it doesn't really matter. They don't think that when we give birth, our children are going to miss our presence. They are just okay for the fact that they will be making the money for their children to be taken care of. So I would say that we should put this our priority. Like, we should always think about it. Your career, plan your home. You wouldn't love your kids to be with a nanny for that long that you wouldn't even make a little time for them to feel your presence. So we should consider it and then plan our homes.
That's why I always say that, before you marry or even get into a relationship, you have to know that things will change. Because number one, it's not just you alone anymore. There comes your wife or husband, kids will start coming in. So you have to know that there will be a time that certain things you start at least limiting it, not cutting them off, but you limit it. Because I said earlier on that there are some people that they don't have the time for their family, and it's very bad. You can be educated, your partner, you can be a career woman, your partner will push you, you'll be educated. But what will be there if, let's say, they need you and you are not there for them? Because you'll be chasing money and like neglect your family. Do you get it? Some kids grew up mannerless because there is no mother or father around to always correct their mistakes. Do you get it? So it's good. It has a positive impact. But then if you don't look at the negative aspect too and you just be inside the system like that, you realize that at the end of the day, the negative one that you ignore will have much bigger this thing, yes, and then will affect your relationship and your family. Do you get it?
Okay, you wanted to say something.
Yeah, so in as much as we know we have these negatives that are lingering with us in the society, over and over again, we face these things. We should be able to encourage our young ladies to go to school. Yeah. We should be able to encourage our young ladies to be educated. Yeah, they tell you that you educate a man, you educate what? An individual. You educate a woman.
You educate the whole world.
That's right.
And then one goes square.
So that is why I am saying that even though there are these negative aspects of it, that over the years have been the reason why most women would decide from childhood that after all, I will end up in the kitchen. Why is there the need for me to further my education? These perceptions should be taken out from the society.
Do we agree that this education and relationship brouhaha has caused many divorce?
Divorce. I don't have issue with somebody being educated though. But we are talking about career person, educated person, how it affects relationship, or if you have impact on the relationship. It's okay to be educated. But where I'm coming from is that don't make your partner feel less of themselves because you are educated.
So yeah, that's why I'm asking if such choices have caused some marriages or relationships to break down.
Oh yes, because you can't say that because you are educated. I keep saying like ladies or women because I've witnessed one. You can't say because you are a lady, you are educated, and you have your own money, your career and all that, so you treat your husband like he's nothing. There are some ladies, they do it though. Seriously. People feel like it's only men that go through these kind of things. But it's actually not true. When it comes to, let me be sincere, when it comes to people that are full of themselves, I can say most of them, women, like we. When a lady has more money, educated, some level, then you hear them saying that, I can't settle for less. They start putting standard, the kind of people they will end up with. Do you get it? A man can be educated and get any random person to marry and push that lady to go. But a lady that is educated and she's a career woman, it's not common for her to go for any young person, any young boy and push to go to school. She will be looking at the top. Who can I fish at the top? Do you get it? So that will cause a divorce. Let's say,
talking about women who get money and in turn begin to behave maybe arrogant or pompous like what you are saying. But there are men out there who are also educated and they insult their wives.
Oh yes, that's why I said
in the house and do nothing.
I
do all the work, I go out, I buy this, I feed you, the children, I buy their clothes. You can't even buy your panty, I buy everything for you.
Yes.
So when I'm talking, you keep quiet.
Yes, but you know, a woman in that situation can tolerate it to some level.
So should it be the women tolerating and the men not tolerating?
No, what I'm saying is that a man, every man deserves his peace of mind. Every man wants peace of mind.
Women don't want peace
Relax,
of mind.
I will come to that. Yes, relax.
No, that's a whole different
relax. No matter, like men, what they cherish the most is peace of mind. So they can push you, you can go to the school and all that. But what I'm saying is that don't come and be rubbing it in his face, every little thing. Like you put it to him that, because you are a career woman, because you are educated, so you start seeing him, he will divorce you. So by a woman, a woman can
receive it.
Yes, and then she can.
Should be the enjoying
I'm not saying
one.
we should be, but all I'm saying is that I'm not saying we should be, but all I'm saying is that this thing, the game is a game.
No, I'm coming.
A woman can tolerate divorce. When it comes to divorce, a woman can tolerate to some extent. Women, we have their hearts to tolerate, but a man, no matter what, he is the head. So if you want to do as if you are coming to...
Esther, do you agree with what Lisa is saying?
I don't even know what to say, but then, you see this thing, women doing the pompous and the men, you said peace of mind. Everybody needs
peace of mind.
Peace of mind.
I don't know who doesn't want peace of mind.
Everybody needs that. So if you are in a relationship and someone is making that, even that is like we've discussed, abused.
Yeah,
it is an abuse, and so you must opt out, and that's where the divorce comes in. So this thing has led to so many divorces. Yes, it has been a factor because we at times ignore the negative aspects and then we just look at the positive aspects. Oh, can you like 50-50 and those things? No, you have to look at the negative side and then the positive side as well. So everybody needs peace of mind. If it is the man and the lady is doing that and the man thinks opting out is the best option, cool. If it is the man that is being the big bossy person and the lady thinks I have to opt out from this relationship, it's cool. Everybody needs peace of mind. Nobody should sit and endure it. Nobody should endure it.
I'm not saying that we all don't need peace of mind. I'm coming on. I'm not saying we all don't need peace of mind. No. But what I'm saying is that with what I've seen so far, men, the thing called peace of mind is something that they cherish.
That is where I don't even agree with you. Because if you don't have peace of mind,
relax. We are talking about
Yes.
We are talking about education. We are talking about career.
Yeah.
And what I'm saying is that ladies that are at the top there, some of them that are their own boss ladies, when they are in a relationship and they are always rubbing it in the face of a man that, okay, financially I'm stable, or maybe I have money more than you do. When you keep rubbing that in your man's face, definitely you will have issues. Now, when it comes to definitely every woman, we all want peace of mind. But what I'm saying is that I'm not saying you shouldn't have peace of mind. I'm talking about the odds. Let's say 100%, like from a scale of 100, like 1 to 100. A lady is likely to tolerate certain things. I'm not saying you should. What I'm saying is that a lady is likely to tolerate certain things. But a man, something that can make a man divorce you in a relationship, a lady can tolerate that. A lady can watch that and forget. Do you get it? That's what I'm saying.
I still don't get it, but Manasseh wants to say something.
You know, Sika,
Yeah.
we've been speaking about this for a while now. Okay. We understand the negatives of it, and then both the positive and then also the positives. Okay. And then these things happen. People rub it in their spouse's face that, yes, I'm educated, you are not. That doesn't change the fact that we are married and then we are basing our relationship on something. There are women that are educated, career driven, do all the boss lady stuff at the office and still come back and respect their husbands.
That is fine.
You get it?
Yeah.
There are women that do that.
And they even their husbands even intend maltreat them.
Yes.
Because
you understand?
they
And then
see
people will be
they are
like,
a
so you
threat.
are all bossy in the office, and when you come back home,
Yes.
you are a
That
little
is
girl.
fine.
Yeah.
But you know, there are some that don't do that. There are some they carry it from their workplace to the house.
What
Fair
I'm trying
enough,
to let
fair
Mr.
enough.
understand is that mostly people think that it is the ladies rather that when they get money they become pompous, but the men do it mostly than the women do.
And it's a myth
And
because
you know,
that is what the society now thinks. That is a myth, and we have to come out there and tell them it's a no. Educated woman is just like an educated man. Is able to do anything an educated man would do. So it's where that pompous thing came from. It's just a myth, like because olden times they say women are supposed to be in the kitchen.
and
So
I'm
now
doing
that
better.
a woman is going up in terms of education,
They feel that the women
Yeah.
are not losing touch.
yes, like you are moving away from where you are supposed to be, which is the kitchen, to where they are. So now they see it as a threat.
But
We have
see,
to tell
you
the
know
society
that
that is not it.
it's not even
And the
about-
women too have to bring themselves to be a wife, so that
Yes.
men will not see
See,
other women as a threat in the
That is
society
what I'm
to
saying.
them.
There are
This
some
is what I'm
women.
saying, that there have been instances where people play this very role perfectly, both sides, all right, as career women and also as good wives. People do this perfectly. I've started an example using my family, and then we need to encourage these things, all right. The more we hit up on the negatives, I'm not saying we should avoid it completely, but the more we hit, it's like we are still preaching the social order, allowing the stratification to go on, which is not fair, all right. So that is my point. Let's keep with the positive.
Me, what
let
I'm
me
saying
come
is
in.
that
You see, we are not. I'm not getting it if you are saying we should ignore the negative
Because the
aspects. I'm
negatives
not
are
getting
part of
that.
us.
Yes.
You know, so those are the bases that, like, those are red flags and things that maybe in the initial stage of the relationship, the person has started like just relationship, not marriage, and you are now saying I'm educated more than you and those things. You shouldn't build that relationship to even enter into marriage.
So
Because it's going to happen, and you know that you're not compatible with
viewers.
that person. In terms
So-
of education, it's going to be a problem to you.
So whatever your spouse does with you during your talking stages and your relationship, that is the same thing he'll be doing in the marriage. And he's even going to improve upon it, advance. Do you understand? So if you are in a relationship, talking stages, and your spouse starts telling you, I don't think you should venture into this business, I don't think you should do this, I don't think you should do that, and you are earning too much, why don't you lend me the money you want to start a business with, please? Know that when you get married, he's going to steal everything from you and make you
bring you
less
down
of
to just
himself,
the kitchen.
and bring you down to a state where he feels that he can control you, or he feels that he can have an upper hand on you.
You think ladies cannot bring down men?
Oh yes, ladies also do that. So okay, I'm saying it in a vice versa. So if you are also a guy, and then all the lady does is to take from you and is to steal from you your ideas, and doesn't invest or impact anything into you, please, you should advise yourself. So we are talking about the effects this education and career have on relationships, and we've forgotten about the children that come. Okay, what are some of the impacts of this traveling parents and not having time for their children? What are some of the traumas that or what are some of the problems that it leaves with the children? Um, Madam Esther.
Well, at times, those who are left behind to take care of the kids, if they are not responsible, tends to inculcate into their children behaviors that are not accepted in the society. So if traveling even have to come in, you should make as much time for your kids so that parental love would be there. They wouldn't grow up to become like, I didn't experience motherly love, fatherly love, so they would want to be seeking it from other people and they might take advantage of them. So try as much as possible to make time for your kids. And if there need be that you get a person to take care of them, you should get a responsible one. Yeah. So that at least the behavior or who you would see your children in the future to be should be people you will be proud of.
So, Mr. Manasseh, you've had the opportunity to travel outside the country, and they are paying you, let's say, $5,000 in a month, and you really need that job, and you have to go, and then your kid is at home. What would you do? Would you go for the job and leave your kid?
So he's a single father or have a wife?
No, even if you have a wife and your wife is not also available, let's say both parents are both career driven and have their jobs that take them far away from their kids.
All right, so if I understand you properly, meaning both parents have works that will take them away from their children for a long time without seeing the kid. All right. Yes, this thing is.
Would you decide to ignore that job or you still do it?
Oh, personally, I will. I will do
one?
the job.
You do the job?
Yes, I will do the job. So I would want to weigh these options. Okay, this is the very job that puts food on the table. All right, that puts my child into school or through school at the very long end. And this is the same job that would pay whoever would be taking care of my child. No, we have people, genuine people. That is why somebody will come down all the way.
It's not a bad thing to have genuine people. So how would you feel? How would you feel if their child grows up and says, "I don't know you to be my dad," or "I don't know you to be my mom"?
Oh no, that would be a pain I would want to live with. All right, that would be a pain I would want to live with.
So
at the expense of making my child suffer.
Choose your career over your kid.
No. That is not me choosing my career over my kid, but that is me making a harsh decision in favor of my kid. So me choosing this very work to go in fend for the same family, the same child, it is a way of supporting the child. Let's not forget that aspect. Let's not just think about the child's current emotional feeling. As a parent, you are meant to take decisions, and difficult one as such. Irrespective of the emotions of your child, you will take those decisions. Some may, at the long run, affect the child, which you will have to live with for the rest of your life, but you will still take it. Not all decisions that were taken by our parents were in our favor. But at the long run, you be like and you sit and you say, if mommy hadn't traveled out, would I be able to finish my degree? Would I be able to have my master's now? Can I also stand on my feet and be like, I am an individual fending for myself? So, that's what I'm saying, that as a parent, all right, there are sometimes you take very hard decisions that would have impact on you and on your child. Even at the long run. You get it? Even at the long run. But these are hard decisions you take. Well, so I will.
That is where the wife issue is going to come down. Okay. Then let's say you and your wife want a contract at the same time and both of you have to travel. So you tell me that, okay, for the child's sake, you both will leave that child so that somebody else will take care of your children.
Who does the taking care of the child when he or she goes to school? The primary form of socialization
do you know
is the family,
something?
you understand? But
You know something? That is where you see kids nowadays are so emotionally attached to their nannies and they forget who their parents are. Yes. Kids are emotionally, psychologically, and physically attached to their nannies and forget. If the contract says that you travel for some period of time and come back to your family, cool. There are people that travel out and stay there like you
5
see their
years,
kids,
10
yes.
years.
They will not see their
on.
kids
They
or
come
anything.
back
It's
and
too
then
much.
the child is
Yeah,
so
let's
grown.
be-
Let's be realistic.
Let's be realistic.
That is why I'm
People
saying
travel
that.
out, and you know your child, you're having a contract that's going to take you 10 years. And you know you're going to work just for this child. All right? You get there, definitely you will make provisions for you.
People don't do it. That is why I'm saying that. That is why I say when we keep talking, let's weigh everything. Like, let's talk about
You
the
make provisions.
good and the bad aspects, so that somebody that is watching us out there will learn something. There is somebody that is watching you right now.
Yeah.
The person doesn't know what family is. Money.
Yeah.
But when you talk about the good aspect, talk about the bad one, so that when the person listens, the person will be like, oh, okay. This one there is true. I need to adjust a little bit. Because some people, they can actually adjust, but they feel because there is nobody saying anything about it, so they think it's cool. So that's why I keep saying that anything that you are talking about, talk about the positive aspect and the negative aspect. So that when somebody is listening to the negative aspect and the person knows that I'm doing the wrong thing, the person can adjust.
So-
Someone, it's okay. Someone travels and make provisions. One of our youth leaders, okay, yeah, he currently the family is staying. But somebody else will go there and feel like sending money back home is enough. Do you get it? So when we are talking about the negative aspects, like it's not enough, then the person will now reason it that, oh, okay, then I need to work for my family to
No,
come.
because you painted a picture, the person is in a fix.
Do you get
You
it?
understand? If you are in a fix,
So if we are
have to be
talking,
taken. If you are in a fix,
Wait then.
the question you posed means that both parents are in a fix. You understand?
Yeah.
And then-
so I don't agree that two career-driven or goal-driven people should stay together, because the job offer can come at any time, and the child will be left with a nanny and not their real parents.
These
And
things,
it's going to
these things,
happen.
I mean, you're just exactly. This thing, contract cannot take you a lifetime. Understand? What kind of contract is that?
Okay, so you cannot
I think
say
she's
that.
coming
Then
from
if you
where
want
are
to-
traveling.
If you want to move,
Career-driven
relocate
people
with your
should
family
be together.
completely.
Yes,
Okay.
that is why I'm saying that we should talk about.
If your contract is supposed to take you at least 5, 7, 10 years away from your child, and then there is nobody to take care, nobody absolutely to take care of your child, and then you're not thinking of relocating with your child, then what kind of parents are you?
Okay, so this is a very, very sensitive
Seriously.
topic. I think we'll be doing it again, because there are lots of things that career women and career people and education people in relationships would have to, really talk about and digest. There are certain things that need to be properly digested. So I think we'll come back on this topic again. And we are gradually coming to the end of the show. And if you have some final words for your fans and for your viewers, you can just give it to
That's
them.
right. Thank you so much. And I'm also showing appreciation for having us here for us to talk about these delicate issues. It's rather unfortunately our time is limited. But all the same, as you said, we'll continue with this and speak more into it and give people insight as we share. And we encourage people that wherever they are listening to us, they should like, share, and then also give us their comments and feedbacks, so we are able to appreciate whether they are with us or not. So thank you so
very
much.
true.
Thank you so much for listening
Thank
to us.
you.
All right.
Okay, thank you. So subscribe, like, comment. And I would love to say that please, our parents out there that are always traveling, saying that it's to our own benefit, our own benefit, our own benefit. It's not good that you grow old and your child will ignore or neglect you because you did
Yeah.
the same for him or her. So the little that I have to say is that please, let's try to at least make that space, that time for our families, regardless the busy schedule and everything. Let's just try and create at least some fun moments or give a little time to our family, pay attention to them.
Yeah. So I would like to say that you should plan your home, and then please be educated. Have your career, okay? Because your kids might grow up and then the situation or where the condition they will find themselves, they will not be happy with it. They will be like, see, my colleagues have gone to school, and as in this era, you are saying it's got money, I didn't go to school and all that, So plan your home, go to school, be educated, and have good career, and make a beautiful home.
So yes, you have to be educated. You have to go to school if you have the chance to, and you have to marry right. Yes, that is the most important thing. Someone who understands your career and someone who understands that education is there to help the home and also improve the lifestyle of your kids. So we'll be doing this again, but before we leave, I'd like to give a big shout out to my producers. They are doing very, very, very well bringing the show up. This show is proudly brought to you by Sika Cosmetics. You can see the skin is glittering, it's beautiful. If you love it, just locate us at Ho David Junction, or you can call 0548 399 794. I repeat, 0548 399 794. And of course, this show is sponsored by Palms Media College. Anything directing, anything graphics designing, anything script writing, the best place to be is Palms Media College. You can locate them at Chito T Junction. Yes, and so we are bringing the show to an end, and we'll see you again in the next episode. Thank you, and it's bye for now. My name has been Sika Gold.